Stop blaming your age for those empty mornings. The real problem might lie in the breakfast you had just 10 minutes ago. There's a breakfast trap that 9 out of 10 men over the age of 60 fall into every single day. It silently slows down blood circulation in the pelvic area, making everything sluggish, not just physically, but emotionally, mentally, and even in your sense of manhood. Most men don't realize that their morning meal can either restore blood flow or slowly restrict it as time goes on. Even more surprising, there's a simple, familiar food that can shift everything, and yet it's often overlooked. In this video, I'm Dr. Thomas Kane, a men's health specialist with over 30 years of experience. I'll guide you through 5 everyday breakfast foods that can increase circulation down there, support your pelvic muscles, and help you feel like yourself again. If you truly want to reclaim your vitality and confidence, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a tip. And where are you watching this from? Let me know your city and country in the comments. I love connecting with gentlemen from all over the world. Now let's begin. Food number 1. Whole eggs. The secret in your fridge. The first food might already be in your fridge. You've likely seen it every day, maybe even eaten it, but never truly understood its power. Simple, familiar. But when eaten at the right time, it can help boost blood flow and repair deep pelvic muscles, the ones that keep you balanced, control urination, and support your sexual function. I'm talking about whole eggs, nature's complete nutritional package for men over 60. For decades, I've seen thousands of men walk into my office, their eyes downcast, their voices heavy. "Dr. Catherine, nothing happens anymore in the mornings. It's like everything just stopped." And when I ask about their breakfast, they shrug. "Just coffee," they say. "Maybe a slice of toast if I feel like it." The truth is, your body after 60 wakes up starving for specific nutrients. And one of the richest sources of those nutrients is the very thing you've probably ignored. Eggs, especially the yolks. I know. They used to get a bad rap for cholesterol. But science has moved on. If you're a man over 60 and you're not eating whole eggs regularly, you're missing out on one of nature's most powerful tools for restoring blood flow and muscle strength. The yolk is packed with vitamin D, B12, choline, and leucine, a powerful amino acid that helps repair muscle, including the deep, often overlooked pelvic floor. When circulation declines, these are the first muscles to suffer. But when you nourish them, especially first thing in the morning, your body responds. You feel steadier, less numbness, and yes, more confident in those quiet, private moments. Not because of a pill, but because your blood is flowing again. Let me tell you about Daniel. He was 68, walked into my office with a look of resignation. "I've tried everything," he said. "2 years, nothing works, I've given up." I looked him in the eye and said, "Daniel, just try this. 2 whole eggs every morning. Boiled, scrambled, however you like. Just start there." He almost laughed. But less than a month later, Daniel called me. His voice had changed. It was brighter, lighter. "Doctor," he said, "I don't know what's happening, but this morning I felt like I was 45 again." And he wasn't exaggerating. Stories like Daniel's are more common than you think. And you can be one of them. If you're still watching, leave the number 1 in the comments. It lets me know you're ready. Now let's move on to the second food, a warm, nourishing bowl that gently scrubs your arteries and helps blood flow freely again. Food number 2, oatmeal and chia seeds, the artery cleanser. When a man over 60 comes to my clinic and tells me about numb legs, poor circulation, or that heavy feeling below the waist, I don't just ask about medications. I ask about breakfast. Because what you eat first thing in the morning might be silently draining your energy or helping it return. And the second food I always recommend? Oatmeal with chia seeds. Sounds too simple, right? But this humble bowl has helped change the lives of so many men. Oatmeal contains a special type of fiber called beta-glucan. It helps lower cholesterol and gently scrubs the walls of your arteries. When your blood vessels are clean and clear, oxygen-rich blood can reach all the places that matter, especially your pelvis. But when you add chia seeds, something incredible happens. These tiny seeds are full of omega-3s, magnesium, and potassium. They help relax blood vessels, reduce inflammation, and improve circulation. This isn't just good for your heart. It's vital for your ability to maintain and enjoy intimacy. Let me tell you about Edward. He was 71, recently retired, and told me he felt like his body was shutting down. Stairs became difficult. Sleep was broken. And intimacy fading. I suggested something simple. Swap your sugary cereal for warm oatmeal. Add chia seeds, blueberries, a sprinkle of cinnamon. He tried it. 2 weeks later, Edward came back smiling. "Doctor," he laughed, "I can't believe a bowl of oatmeal did this. But I feel lighter. I'm sleeping better. And something else is waking up too." This wasn't magic. It was the natural response of a body finally getting what it needed. That warm bowl of oats told his arteries, "You're safe now. It's time to open up. Time to nourish again." If you've ever tried oatmeal with chia seeds, or you're ready to start, leave the number 2 in the comments. I'd love to know. Now let's move on to the third food. It might surprise you, a juicy, summertime fruit that does more than just refresh. It rekindles vitality where it matters most. Food number 3. Watermelon, the fruit that rekindles vitality. I still remember the look on Raymond's face when I told him to start eating watermelon in the morning. He chuckled. "Dr. Catherine," he said, "I thought watermelon was just a summer treat. But here's what Raymond, and most men, didn't know. Watermelon is one of the most powerful natural tools for improving circulation to the pelvic area. This juicy fruit is rich in an amino acid called L-citrulline. Once inside the body, it converts to L-arginine, which then boosts nitric oxide, the very compound that relaxes and widens blood vessels. It's the same biological pathway used by popular ED medications. But this time, you're fueling it with food. No chemicals. No side effects. Just nature doing what it was designed to do. And it works fast. Many of my patients have shared that within a week of adding watermelon to their morning routine, they noticed more alertness, warmth, and response in areas they thought had gone quiet. Raymond was one of them. 2 weeks after our conversation, he called me. His voice was soft, slightly embarrassed, but full of hope. "Doctor," he said, "I'm not sure if it's the watermelon or the fact that I'm finally eating breakfast again, but something's waking up down there." We both laughed. But it was real. The citrulline was doing its job, opening up blood vessels and reviving flow. And when blood flows again, the body remembers. It reconnects. It responds. If you want to try it, eat a few slices of watermelon on an empty stomach, or right before your regular breakfast. And here's a tip. Don't throw away the white part near the rind. That's where citrulline is most concentrated. You can blend it into a smoothie or chew it gently. It may not be sweet, but your circulation will thank you. Watermelon isn't just a fruit. It's a reminder that your body still knows how to come alive when you feed it right. If this part of the video surprised you, leave the number 3 in the comments. I'd love to hear how many of you are ready to slice into something fresh and powerful. Now let's move on to the fourth food. It may sound humble, but it's one of the best ways to stabilize circulation and restore balance to your nervous system. Food number 4, steamed sweet potato with Celtic salt. Steady fuel for the lower body. Out of all the foods I've recommended over the years, this is the one that raises the most eyebrows. Steamed sweet potato with a touch of Celtic salt. Sweet potato for circulation? That's what most men ask. But once you understand what your body truly needs in those first few minutes after waking, it makes perfect sense. After hours without food, your muscles, especially in your legs, pelvis, and, yes, even your genitals, are running on empty. Your blood vessels need minerals. Your muscles need fuel. And your nervous system craves balance. That's where this simple combo comes in. Half a steamed sweet potato, topped with a pinch of unrefined Celtic sea salt, can give your lower body exactly what it's been asking for. Sweet potatoes are packed with complex carbohydrates, not the kind that spikes your blood sugar, but the kind that delivers steady, clean energy. And Celtic salt? It contains over 80 essential minerals. These minerals help your body retain water, regulate nerve impulses, and maintain healthy blood pressure, naturally, without the crash. They also support muscle contractions, circulation, and nerve sensitivity, all of which tend to decline with age, unless we actively restore them. Let me tell you about Franklin. He was 70, and every morning he woke up with heavy legs and a dull ache in his groin. He tried stretches, massages, even prescription meds. Nothing helped. I suggested something simple. Before your regular breakfast, try this. Half a steamed sweet potato, a glass of warm water, a pinch of mineral-rich salt. He wasn't convinced. But 3 days later, Franklin called. "Doctor," he said, "I don't know what's going on, but this morning I stood up without leaning on the nightstand. My legs feel light again." That's not magic. That's a body receiving real fuels, the kind it recognizes, the kind it responds to. There's something grounding, even comforting, about starting your day with real food. Food that doesn't just mask symptoms. It restores from the inside out. Sweet potatoes might seem modest, but eaten this way, they help steady your energy, improve circulation, and bring vitality back to every step you take. If this sounds like something you'd try tomorrow, leave the number 4 in the comments. I want to know who's feeling inspired to keep it simple. Next, we'll wrap it all up with a message that might be the most important part of all. The reminder that everything changes the moment you decide to begin. Conclusion: it all starts tomorrow morning. If you've made it this far, that tells me something important. You care. You're not letting age decide the quality of your life. You're still in this fight, not to chase youth, but to fully live the years ahead, with strength and dignity. The good news? You're not alone anymore. Now you've got 4 simple tools. 4 familiar foods to begin each day with purpose. Whole eggs to kickstart your circulation. Oatmeal with chia seeds to clear your arteries and nourish your pelvic muscles. Watermelon to awaken your natural masculine vitality. And steamed sweet potato with Celtic salt to stabilize your nervous system and keep you strong. But tools only work if you use them. Real change doesn't live in theory. It begins with action, starting tomorrow morning. Pick just one of these 4 foods. Choose one and make it your new morning ritual. No need for perfection, just a willingness to begin. Because the first hour after waking is when your body is most ready. That's the window when your blood vessels are open, your muscles are alert, and your system is waiting for real nourishment. This is your moment to break the cycle of decline, to begin rebuilding what time has tried to take away. You may not feel something dramatic on day 1, but stay consistent, And in just a few days you could feel lighter legs, more warmth below the waist, more power in your stride, and a new kind of response in the places that matter most. Better sleep, brighter mornings, and above all, hope. If you're worried it's too late for you, let me assure you it's not. I've seen men in their 60s, 70s, even 80s turn their energy, confidence, and intimacy around with one small commitment: to begin. So here's the simple question. Will you take that first step tomorrow morning? Or will you let another day go by, waiting for something to change on its own? One thing I've learned after decades of working with older men is this: aging doesn't take your strength. It only takes what you're willing to surrender. And most of the time, what we give up isn't our bodies. It's our belief that change is still possible. But I'm here to remind you, it absolutely is. You now know about 4 powerful morning foods that can restore blood flow, improve nerve response, and bring life back to places that may have gone quiet for too long. These aren't trends or gimmicks. They're real foods that speak to your biology. And now you know exactly how and when to use them. You understand that how you spend your first waking hour sets the tone for everything that follows: your vitality, your self-respect, even your relationships. You don't need to change everything overnight. Just start. Reclaim your mornings. Let your food work for you. Every bite can become a powerful reminder that you're still writing your story. This is not the end. Not even close. Your next chapter begins at breakfast, and it starts with your decision to try. If this video spoke to you, please tap the like button so more men like you can find it. Share it with a friend, a brother, a father, someone who needs to hear this. And of course, subscribe to stay connected with more clear, no-nonsense health advice made for men like you. Before you go, I want to hear from you. If you're ready to take the first step, leave the number 5 in the comments. Let me know you're with me. Thank you for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.